The House of Assembly resumed today, but it was not all business as usual. Today was historic as a new member of Parliament-elect following the recent by-election in North Abaco was sworn in. He filled a seat that had remained unchanged for 35 years. Carla Palmer has more.
I, Renardo Curry, do swear that I have no knowledge of any cause or impediment why I am not capable of sitting and voting as the member of the House of Assembly of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas or any constituency within the same, according to the tenor and true meaning of the constituency, Constitution and the Parliamentary Election Act, or any enactment amending or replacing the same. So help me God.
After more than a week of winning the majority of votes in the October 15th by-election, Mr. Renardo Curry took the oath of office before taking his seat as the new Member of Parliament for North Abaco. And the entire process did not go without fanfare, which included the packed gallery of family and friends, as well as his parliamentary colleagues, all of whom applauded enthusiastically.
The chair at this time would only seek to offer this advice. As the words penned by the Apostle Paul in 2 Timothy quotes, if anyone competes as an athlete, he does not receive the victor's crown unless he competes according to the rules. No doubt, honorable member, over the last many months, you have followed the rules indeed. So it is therefore my prayer that you continue to invoke those time-tested principles of vision, discipline, compassion, and integrity. In other words, keep your head and heart going in the same direction, and your feet will follow.
Having been formally welcomed to the Parliament by House Speaker, the Honorable Dr. Kendall Major, Mr. Curry took to the floor with his maiden speech. Embracing what is certainly an historic event, Mr. Curry thanked everyone who had a hand to play in him being elected to the House, including his wife, family and friends, Prime Minister the Right Honorable Perry Christie, and members of the governing party, the Progressive Liberal Party Council, his campaign team, and his constituents.
To the wonderful people of North Abaco, they can rest assured that I will serve them with the utmost faithfulness, respect, and integrity. I solemnly promise to faithfully conduct their business here in the House through vigorous debate and frequent interruption of opposing views.
Mr. Curry pledged to work diligently toward fulfilling his campaign promises, including the construction of 3 preschool units in Abaco,
the establishment of the Urban Renewal 2.0 in Abaco, and the pavement of thoroughfares in a number of our communities. I will work assiduously to be established a BTVI campus in Abaco to address the training needs of our growing and dynamic workforce.
I'm Carla Palmer for the ZNS News Network.
While opposition leader Dr. Hubert Minnis congratulated and welcomed the new member from North Abaco into the House, the manner in which he did so was heavily criticized by the Prime Minister, the Right Honorable Perry Christie. Dr. Minnis encouraged Mr. Curry to, whenever possible or as needed, engage former Prime Minister and Member of Parliament for North Abaco, Hubert Ingram, for advice.
North Abaco has been represented by a giant, Mr. Speaker. A former Prime Minister who had a vision for the Bahamas, who had a vision for North Abaco. And through you, Mr. Speaker, I'd like to say to the member for North Abaco, there's nothing wrong with him speaking to the former Prime Minister. There's nothing wrong with him speaking to the former leader of our great party and the former representative of North Abaco.
We apologize, obvious glitch there. But from there, Prime Minister Christie turned his attention to Mr. Curry, offering him some words of advice.
And that whilst you are here, you cannot do all things for all people all the time. So know what your limitations are. Know what you face. But work hard at doing what is right for the people that you represent.
Well, following the swearing-in ceremonies, Progressive Liberal Party officials hosted a special luncheon for Mr. Curry and his North Abaco supporters. During that time, Mr. Curry thanked his many supporters and members of the party, affirming that he will work twice as hard for the people of North Abaco. And now that he's been sworn in, Prime Minister Christie hinted at what role Mr. Curry will play in the Christie administration.
We are going to ensure that when he leaves the House of Assembly today, when he comes back, we'll be able to introduce him as something else. So we're going to do our part to ensure that he is in a position to speak to ministers of the government as to what we should be doing for the people of Abaco.
It never hit me till I walked through the halls of Parliament today that I was actually the sitting member of Parliament. The people would walk up to me and say, well, how you feel? I say, I feel good. But it really hit me today. And I want to say to all of you here who came from Abaco, came from Grand Bahama, came from right here in Nassau, I will never waver when it comes to representing the people, not just of North Abaco, but of the Bahamas. I am focused.
Some 60 of Mr. Curry's supporters from North Abaco flew in for the occasion. Here are some of their thoughts.
And we saw so much in him that I decided, not just me, as you could see the contingents that came down with him, just give him our full support. And he has our full support 100%.
I come down to support my candidate. He's a very special fellow, so I couldn't miss the opportunity to come down here to support him.
The reason why I came, because I said, now this is a historical event and I would want to be a part of it, because my mother, if she was alive, or my father, they would have enjoyed very much. So I came to represent my mother and my father.